lab today and we're going to do an experiment. I have for you the lab handout linked on the Google site, so make sure you pull that up. I'm going to give you all the data today, so follow with me through the data and then you'll answer the analysis questions by yourself. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to react acetic acid and sodium bicarbonate. You might have heard of this reaction. It's just baking soda and vinegar. But what we're looking for is limiting reagents. We're going to be calculating concentration in molarity, and we're going to be figuring out how much carbon dioxide, water, and sodium acetate we produce. Okay, so we're going to look at the procedure. It says measure the mass of the baggie. So I'm going to take our baggie. We're going to turn our scale on, and I'm going to place the baggie on top. Stay right there, your little baggie. Should have figured out a better way to do this before. Okay. 2.25 grams. So we'll write in our data table 2.25 grams. Okay, make sure you include your units. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to measure out 5 grams of baking soda. So I'm going to take my weigh book and press tare so that it's at 0. We'll take our baking soda, and you can do this at home if you have baking soda and vinegar, but you don't have to. You can use my data. And we need to measure out how much? 5 grams. Okay. Way more than that. That's 1.2, 2.3, 4.4, and oh my gosh, amazing. We got 5.02 grams. 5.02 grams. Perfect. What we're going to do is we're going to take this baking soda and we're going to place it into our baggie, okay? And you want it all to be in one little corner. So place all that in the corner of the baggie, just like that. And we'll leave that to the side for now. Okay, the next thing we need to do is pour the vinegar into our graduated cylinder. And I have some dilute vinegar right here. We're going to place... I don't need to measure the mass of this. Well, we want to know the mass and we want to know the volume. So I'm going to do both at the same time. We'll place the graduated cylinder on the scale because we're going to double tap. And we'll take our vinegar. We will fill some up. I'm just going to fill it up to, looks like 6.15 grams. And our volume is, if we look where the meniscus is, let's go with 5.95. 5.95 grams. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need to take this vinegar, this acetic acid, and we're going to pour it into the empty corner of the bag. This is going to be tricky. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pour the vinegar into the empty corner of the bag. Just like that. Okay, now it says close the baggie. Close it. I'm going to try and get all the air out as well. Ooh, that is some smelly vinegar. Okay, so now I've got my vinegar and my baking soda. They haven't mixed yet. It says tilt the baggie so the vinegar will come in contact with the baking soda and let the reaction go until you think it's done reacting. Okay, so I'll let that go. Whoa, it's foaming, but I have it sealed so no gas can come out. Let's try it. Make sure it all reacts. Okay, so we've got some reaction going on, some signs of a chemical reaction. There's bubbles that are being formed. No gas is escaping. The bag's starting to fill up with a little bit of air. Okay, and now what we need to do is measure the mass of the bag and all its contents. So press tare, so we get to 0. And actually, because it's so unwieldy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this and then place everything inside. So now we're at 12.98. 12.98 grams. And what we're going to do is we're going to measure the mass of the baggie. We did that. Your whole data table is now filled out except for the product mass. Okay? So what you need to do is you need to take the mass of the baggie, 2.25 grams, subtract that from 12.98. We can do that on our calculator right here. So we do 12.98 minus 2.25, and we get 10.73. 10.73 grams. Okay? Now your job is to use this data to answer your analysis questions on the front and the back. It's going to be pretty tricky, and you might need to work with a team, call up your friends if you need help, but you want to make sure you get this done in class so you don't have homework over the weekend.